Simon Cooper. He's the Manager Performance and Outcome Service, Australian Council on Healthcare Standards, Australia. He's going to talk to us about the indicator program. Over to you, Simon.
Thank you. So today I'm here to talk to you about our patient-centered benchmarking program, and we've partnered with CAHO at ACHS to develop a special program and a special price for your members. So ACHS is been around since 1974. It has a team of around 300 dedicated assessors and about 1,700 members globally, and there's across 17 different countries. And ACHS International is the international arm of ACHS, and it's a subsidiary of that company. So the services that we offer in general are quality programs and assessing things to different standards. We also offer the performance and outcome service, which is what I'll talk about today quickly. We also do education and training, and as well as consultancy and advisory services. So when you talk about performance and monitoring performance, a lot of people do a different comparison between healthcare systems, and Australia's healthcare system is #1 in healthcare outcomes equity and administrative efficiency. And so when we apply it, a lot of those things apply then to our performance measurement within that program. So we have a clinical indicator program, which is the longest running clinical indicator program worldwide. And as part of that program, what we're here to do today is to talk a little bit about that and show you what that does. And so really the aim of the program is to take your data and basically benchmark that against other people to give your data context. So you sort of know where, if you're performing well in a particular area or poorly in a particular area, and to let you know how sort of to judge what areas you're performing well in and where to focus your resources. So currently we have a program with about 338 indicators across 22 different clinical areas. And of each of those clinical areas, those indicators are developed with Royal Colleges of Medicine in Australia and feedback from our members, and they're on a 4-yearly renewal life cycle. So in terms of each indicator, all our indicators, all the 338 of them, have both a numerator and a denominator, and so they're all rate-based. And so that means that it doesn't matter about the size of your organization, they're all controlled for that. We provide definitions and inclusions and exclusions for each indicator so that everybody's comparing apples and apples and oranges at the end of the day. We also follow a Donabedian model of care, where we provide the indicator type, whether it be structural, process-based or outcome-based. And all of our indicators are patient-centered. So at the end of the day, all the indicators are about improving the quality of care for people on the ground and that treatment that they're getting for each of those specialties. So the program itself is pretty straightforward and pretty easy. It involves a web-based tool for submission, and you basically submit that data for the indicators that you're interested in or want to see feedback for every 6 months. And then we give you a detailed dashboard back with all the benchmark data against your peers, and you can dive into that data and get stratification as well. And we also provide an annual report called the Australasian Clinical Indicator Report, which gives you a vision of all of the data that's been submitted and a statistical breakdown and clinical background of why things are going in certain directions in those data sets. We also provide indicator manuals for each of the indicator sets, as well as data recording resources so that you can use those on the ground to collect data or aggregate data for submission, as well as a bunch of different guides for our products. So this is sort of what the analytics looks like overall. So the analytics is broken down into a heat map generally to begin with, which shows you in the green where you're performing well, the red where you're performing poorly, and then gray where you're just doing somewhere in the middle. And then you can stratify it by your country, by public or private sector, by the rurality of your organization, and then by a range of different clinical specialties and clinical information within those subspecialties as well. And that's all just available from the drop-down list. And then you have analysis and automated AI-based analysis on the side. In addition to that, we provide a range of different box plots so you can see where your data, you're actually sitting within that data set and you can see that over time here, as well as a trending over time. And we also, on those graphs, we add both the 80th and 20th centiles, so you can see whether you're in the best 20% or the poorest 20%. Along with all of this, you can dive deeper into this data and pull up particular indicators, and you can also change the graph scales on all of these data sets. We do provide full training and clinical data query support. So if you've got an indicator which you're not sure if something should be included or excluded, we definitely are available to help you with that. And we also provide data entry support as well. In addition to this, we offer an awards program, and that awards program, there's 2 awards. And so there's the High Performing Organizations Award, which if you submit more than 25 indicators, the highest ratio of green organizations get the award. And for Improved Performance Awards, it's the organization that shows the greatest amount of performance. And so what does all of this program cost and do? So we've partnered with CAHO to offer this for 1 lakh, or just a little bit over 1 lakh, so 107,000 rupees. And that includes access to all the software, free training, unlimited access for your users, access to all the indicators and data analytics, as well as the awards program. So if you're interested in this, please get involved. You can go to our website or use the link here. And if you just put the organization code as #CAHO, that will give you the discount pricing for your special price today. Thank you. And thank you, Lallu.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Simon. We are really looking forward to this great partnership, because our hospitals in India are looking forward to benchmarking their performance. Now I move on to the most important part, which is the launch of our partnership with ACHSI. To do the honors, may I invite, yes, Dr. Pawan Kapoor, former DGMS and Vice Chairman of the RUS University. Sir, it's a real honor to have you, and most important, he's our patron. Sir, over to you to launch the program, our partnership with ACHSI and the Clinical Indicator Program.
Thank you, Dr. Lallu, and thank you, Dr. Vijay Agarwal, for giving me this privilege of launching one of the very important programs. I think we were very much deficient about having data analytics and having some clinical integrated programs through which we can benchmark our hospitals and healthcare organizations. So I think it is a right time for us to get into this. Clinical integrated program, I can assure you, will pick up very fast with the support of CAHO, and I'm very glad that CAHO has entered into this relationship with ACHS to take this program forward. Clinical indicator program, it will be a game changer for us in the Indian healthcare delivery system. We'll be not be able to collect the clinical indicators correctly with the right numerators, denominators, and multipliers, but we also will be able to compare across hospitals and across possibly across diagnostic related groups. So I think it is a wonderful way forward. I also feel that the incentives, that is the award program that is linked with it, will be a motivator for most of the healthcare organizations to do that. So I'm very glad and very happy and feel privileged and honored to launch the CAHO ACHS International Collaborative, the clinical program organizations, and
thank you. Thank you so much, Air Marshal Dr. Pawan Kapoor. It's a true honor to have this program launched by you. And I would quickly take response from Dr. Vijay Agarwal, President CAHO, and Simon Cooper. Over to you, Vijay, sir.
No, I think Dr. Pawan Kapoor has said it all. Absolutely, we look forward to this relationship to grow and to make an impact. I would say to get into the clinical areas. We are very, very, very deficient in our association with the clinicians in terms of getting onto the quality bandwagon. And I feel that this program, and also we are trying to now nurture a relationship with the specialty associations. I think that will be the right way for us to build this bridge. So thank you very much, Simon. And we hope to do a great job with you.
Thank you. We really look forward to working with CAHO, and I think this will be a very fruitful and great relationship. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.